G'day! Today we're going to have a look at Fly Corp. It's been a while since I've played this one, but it's probably what gets asked for more than anything else that I've stopped playing. So let's jump into the scenarios, and there is an extreme scenario of the Caribbean islands. So we have a limited time to build an efficient airline in the Caribbean. All right, so it's extreme. So let's see how we do. All right, so it's also been a long time since I've played this game. Did I pause the game there? Okay. So we have 5 cities. We're gonna if this is gonna be what we're considering the Caribbean, Sen 1 is likely gonna be the center of the universe for us. So let's get everyone trying to connect in there. And hope Georgetown can cope for a little while. Let's just speed things up here. So we've got to open Antigua and Barbuda. Not heard of Barbuda before. We've got to do that in 5 minutes, but we also need Georgetown connected in less time than that. No way we're going to be able to afford 500. We are going to have to go 380 for him and use Cockburn Town of Turks and Caicos. Learning all sorts of new places here. Now, to upgrade Georgetown's going to cost me 100. But it's possible that that's the next thing that's going to happen there. Because what we want is just these sort of short flights that are going to move around and deliver people to places that get us money. Especially Cockburn Town and its deliveries. What does that cost us? 400. It's all getting more expensive now that we've got... Did that country just open itself? Gonna make it trickier, or did I already have Dominican Republic opened? Alright, Georgetown, I expected that to be coming. I do need these guys in the central section here to start. And their way. That's a short route, so we're going to let Santo Domingo take care of Santiago. Almost there. There we go. Thank goodness. I can understand why you're going to need that that extra space, Santo Domingo, because we are going to dump another connection to you very soon. And then we've got to figure out how to afford $476 in a very short amount of time. Especially with this guy already complaining. It's going to be the cheaper solution there. Alright, we need to figure out what this guy needs. And it's basically... It's basically we need this guy to have a second plane. The problem is it's on the wrong end of the wrong end of the route there. It's really not cool that they're giving us Georgetown as one of the initial starting points here. Because I really think that Santiago is where we need to be centering our setup here. So I'm going to bring them in straight away. Sorry, that's not Santiago, that's Santo Domingo. And I will just get these guys. We're going to try and use that San Juan, Santo Domingo, sort of, even though they're so close, they're both going to be sort of centers of our universe. So I get a plane go somewhere that'll solve that problem. Really, that plane, I think we want upgraded as well. That guy should be leaving in a second to clear that. Good. Having 2 planes, and I do like the game now does do the, oh, we're gonna be in trouble there. Alright, bringing in a new country that early is definitely going to be a dangerous game. But we're not even getting... Okay. San Juan, you're our... You're going to be the guy, I guess. Go back to our original strategy. Something like that guy, I'm going to give a second plane. It's a long enough route that it'll... It did seem like Georgetown and Cockburn were taking a lot of the long, like, we're getting stuck in San Juan. And because the game will correctly, like, allow them to be a nice distance apart from each other. Georgetown is going to give us grief again. I actually do think that it would be worthwhile having Georgetown going straight in. Because we've paid for 2 planes on that Cockburn line. Could be Coburn. There's a city in Western Australia that's spelt that way. It's pronounced Coburn. Essentially, the idea is if we keep adding... where are you? Actually, just not that big an airport. That changes my plans about where I want Georgetown to go. I want it to go through Santo Domingo. You already been upgraded once? Yes. I feel like Santo Domingo needs a second plane. Maybe they just need faster planes. Don't know who that was waiting for. Alright. Another crack at this. I don't like the way this sort of swings around the zoom in, zoom out sort of function at the start there. Georgetown, you're straight in there this time. And that is so slow. That's unbearable to watch, Georgetown. You need to fix that. Yeah, that's on you. That's not on me. This is where we pick at the local people in the Cayman Islands to say, like, well, you've got the tourist dollars. You can... Basically, what we want to do is try and reduce the amount of daisy-chained... Oh, or does it not matter that much? I suppose because these are such short routes, let's go this strategy. Let's just probably go on the shortest route possible. That everyone just sort of bounces everyone along the line. It's just... The one thing I don't like in this game is when it freaks out, like, you don't know that it's, like, you don't know that there's, like, an emergency. Like, you're looking at a map this big and it suddenly goes, that one! It's like, it's alright. I can see it. Cool your jets. Georgetown, Coburn this time. Then to San Juan. And we are going to just make a chain. 75 is all we need. Then what we can do is we can focus on upgrading lanes and airports. Alright, for the first time we've got everyone connected. Yeah, so this breaks the chain. 144, 143 both ways. I could sell that for 121, so it's obviously not worth it. But what we can do is we can do that and then sell that. To sort of make sure that everyone's operating on a bit more of a short... short run. Someone leave, thank you. Okay. So now what we want to do is try and get more planes on these routes. So Georgetown, I think, really needs one. I don't know why I can't pay for it. What a prince. We're just trying to hold out for every... One has to go up. Like I said, if it just didn't yank me around the way, it always irked me about this game. Okay. I don't want to fast forward, I wanted to pause. What's pause in this game? Alright, so... Georgetown to Kingston's 215. Port-au-Prince to Kingston's 200. I guess that we just don't want to be spending too much money just redoing lines. If we sold that, we would get 276. It's not really worth the creating it and removing it. My goodness, stop yanking me around. So this is the point where it's like, all right, well, we've got 200, so we could arguably upgrade 2 of these. Because this is going to happen every single time. All right, let's go again. So I think my thought on that is it worked to a point. It allowed us to get closer to success than we had been previously, which means that we possibly need to start with that layout, and then we need to correct to a central hub point that we can then focus on. So we need the 2 of these to connect with 226. I don't understand why the Dominican Republic is just opening in this, while everything else I sort of have to pay for. Because what I would really like is Santiago, and just connect Coburg Town direct to that, as opposed to San Juan. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bet on it appearing sooner than I need to address these guys. Just like that. Okay. I need 143. The problem is that some of these guys are just sitting there with like Coburn Town, and so as soon as we get this connection, they're gonna lose their minds. I think we're gonna be a disaster before we even get there. There's nothing we can do with that. That strategy doesn't work. Alright. Didn't I just say to make that connection? That connection. That connection. Really what we want is these guys connected directly to San Juan. I did just say before that our initial setup is that we can't handle that, but seemingly we haven't successfully handled anything yet. Oh, that won't work. It's a real inconvenience that we can't even afford to get these guys to connect. You gonna take enough people? Thank goodness. I just need $10. Okay, get him out of here. So even like Santiago here, alright. I don't know why I had so much more success with that one daisy chain and then everything else since it's fallen apart. I do find with the extreme challenges, one thing that you can do is you just want to save early and often. Now, a mistake I've made there is I've already like not allowed that connection to go through. Which I'm pretty sure I'm not. Let's see if I can actually afford it. Or if I've already sunk myself, because I'll never get that much money. The problem now is that Sun 1 is going to have so much stuff just being dumped on it because we only just opened up that huge route that it doesn't work, that we have to go the other way. Stop yanking my screen around. Thank you. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. Then we wait. Then we wait. So what the difference between this and what we just did is that because everyone had to wait to send their planes to Coburg Town and Georgetown, it just caused that everyone just sitting on passengers to a point where they just dumped all their passengers at once, causing that issue. You're gonna leave though, right? You. Give you a second plane. I'm also gonna give you a second plane. I really should upgrade you. Just a mistake that I've done by not doing that just now. Oh my goodness. Do it again. Interesting thing just there I noticed. If I restart and I try and pause real quick. So each time a country opens, a flight becomes more expensive. Currently there are only 2 countries open, so that's worth $246. If I unpause and pause again, that's worth $355 as opposed to the $380 I've been paying for it. So we are just doing this one at a time. I've gone too far because San Juan wasn't the first one in. Alright, okay, so the practical thing there isn't to connect the guys on this side. It's to wait till we get that one and then connect those 2 to save a tiny bit of money. Because then we need to wait for these 2 to show up, pause, and then we have slightly more money. Not a ton, but... We are still going to try to make San Juan our central point here. Doesn't mean we need to upgrade this as fast as possible. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean like it's even going to be asking us to upgrade it. We just need to upgrade it. Because it's basically $100 that we don't have to spend And then we do need to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the plane. Let's try that instead. Same goes for this guy. I'm gonna upgrade that plane. You get there fast enough to clear that out? Oof. We have 1 minute. Have $476 to open Antigua. And not crash and burn here. Nothing we can do with that one since the plane was nowhere near. Oh, I suppose we could have bought a second plane. Kingston, you're just gonna have to sit there. Painfully, because Kingston opened, Antigua's become more expensive. Why is that not stop? Ah, I'm freaking out. If I press... no, if I buy a plane because of the way that I sent this, is he coming from that way? No, he's going the other way? No, he is there. Why was he only orange? Oh, the other guy was orange. Just shut up. Alright. Alright. Another plan. Restart. Pause. No. I hate that spacebar is speed up and not pause. Going against everything that every other game has ever taught me. Now, I want this to be paused so fast that I don't get more, more guys, but I can't see where that is. So let's go. Restart one more time. 1. $100 to unlock that, and now I've got 12 minutes to get to Aruba. Take that. Again, I want to pause, I don't want to fast forward. I skipped out on my other strategy, though, of connecting that guy when I could afford it. And now I can't afford it at all. So let's restart again. Pause immediately. Open Antigua. Unpause. Pause again. Then we can afford that connection. Can we afford it to get to Puerto Rico? No. But now we have the problem that we are going to get slammed when everyone can move these planes. So let's watch this system fail as well. It doesn't work because everyone sitting in Coburg Town doesn't need to go to Santo Domingo. Alright, I concede. There we go. Any questions or comments or your thoughts on the actual way to approach that one, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later.